Hey, what is going on, ladies and the gentlemen? My name is Quarbit, and I will be your host today for Europa Universalis 4. Welcome back to episode 13 of our Anglophile achievement run here as England. Last time we did a little bit of conquesting for the island of... this one's Sardinia, yes? I believe so. This one's Corsica, right over here. And so, unfortunately, with all the aggressive expansion we've accrued, we can't do much more expansion the normal way. I mean, other than colonization, of course. But yeah, that's kind of how the situation's looking right now. That's kind of where we're at. So, we have a couple of rebels to put down, a bit of aggressive expansion to burn down. Well, especially the rebel thing. That's kind of a problem. Depending on where they might spawn. Yeah, other than that, where would those actually be? Also, right, can't forget about this. Because now they're no longer even my religion, which is going to cause quite a bit of tension. Yeah, I knew we were going to have a couple of problems. That's why I'm going to bring some of the troops back home. Oh, there we go. Yearly prestige +1, which would help to slow decay by half. Or not. It helps to get rid of some of the decay, so I'm kind of willing to pay some of that. And as for the loans, they won't be so bad to pay off. The Spy Master, who was kind of expensive, I'm glad he's gone. We do need to start making money, so I think I'm going to go ahead with this half-cost guy over here. Not bad. He's actually only 181, which is not bad at all. That should give us a little bit more money. These guys, of course, are grouped up now. We can bring... Should we bring army maintenance down? That's my question. We can, but should we? Depends on where it all is, really. And if the rebels are going to spawn, because if they are, then of course we want to get rid of them. But now that they're only 2 provinces, really. Harsh treatment would still be far too expensive. Dorset is the other place, right over here. So if I did this over here, would that be satisfactory? Would that be good? It would be more or less good, yeah? Then we have Cape Verde, which is down here? Yes, over here, okay. You guys don't like what we're doing either. That's also partly because of overextension and religious unity. Now, religious unity we can get back very quickly. Overextension we'll have to wait a little while for. But in the meantime, we can bring 3 troops over, not to Tenerife, but to Cape Verde. Come on. And that should maybe deal with that. Please don't spawn. Okay, oh, good. Okay. Now, if everything goes well, this province here... Actually, no, just directly converts it to Anglican. Okay, cool. Well, in theory, they'll just get killed, and then afterwards we can proclaim Defender of the Faith. Maybe it would have been better to do it on one of my subjects, but my subjects aren't too happy about that anyway. So I don't know. We'll see. Also, we're rather close to being able to get ourselves onto the Great Britain level, the Great Britain stage of this Let's Play, which will be quite nice. Let me go for the highest unity, actually. They mostly, or more or less, take the same amount of time, so I might as well start with the most unity. Army's under attack. You guys should have enough to fight back. Yes, you do. Okay, good, good, good. These guys should come down here and deal with this stuff. Meaning, no more English... Yes, okay, no more English separatists or anything. Or, you know, particularists, which is very nice. We'll keep them on there for a little while. Oh, I don't know what happened to my flames. Oh, my flames? My frames. That's because I was still unpaused. Go around to the Atlantic coast here. The South Atlantic. Then maybe we can start colonizing down here and start pushing towards the east, which will be quite nice. We can repay 1 loan. I don't think I'll do that yet, just in case. Stability or... Ah, yeah, see, there it is. There it is. Oh, wow. That is an interesting demand. See, if we do this... When can I ask again? Not for 6 years. Yikes, okay. Money or stability? That is the question we have to ask ourselves here. Either a chance at revolts, that's like a +1 national unrest, or a little bit of money for 1 more loan. even though I really don't like the loans we have already. I think I'll have to take the loan. I think at this point making sure we don't revolt is a little bit higher importance. Even that one national unrest could create a couple problems for us for now. Money's fine for now, really. I mean, we can just make so much more that I'm not really stressing too much about it. National decision. Oh yeah, okay, now we can form Britain, which, again, will give us national unrest. And we also get the British ideas, which I think are superior to the English ones, or else that would make no sense to give us new ones. Yeah, so I think I will take the British ones. If I remember correctly, they are better, so... yeah, okay, let's go ahead. Form the British nation diplomatically. And we will take our new ambitions and traditions. The only thing I wish is that, like, they showed you what they were, other than just like, hey, do you want these or not? I mean, I don't know what they are. Do I want them? I don't know. We'll find out. So these were the English ones, okay. Now here are the British ones. Diplo annexation, not bad. Number of states, pretty good, actually. Global settler increase, fantastic. The tech cost, the discipline, okay, yeah, these are so much better. Look at this. We don't get the combat ability for our infantry, but we can get that from quality innovative anyway. So we can get that back. And then morale of navies is disgusting. The discipline's great. The technology cost is fantastic. Goods produced, that is dummy, actually. And of course, Britannia rules the waves, giving us a stupid amount of good stuff. Well, blockade efficiencies, yeah, it's whatever. And then, yeah, naval leader maneuvers alright. But the tech cost, the discipline, the global settler increase, the Diplo annexations, it's so-so. But yeah, these three are absolutely disgustingly good. Okay, I'm glad I made that decision. Not bad at all. Alrighty then. I think changing tags also managed to mess up one of these, which sucks, but whatever. Anyways, we have the Church of Britain right here. And that gives us slightly more unrest, and like everywhere, which is great. It's a fun time. Yeah. Okay, time to bring the boys back up, I guess. If there's ever a problem, which is not yet. Unwelcome passenger, lose a little bit of, you know, that stuff, that's fine. One more conversion, very nice. We're making money still, which is good. Colonial maintenance has been dropped back down a little bit. The advisors are really what's costing us the most now. Which would be, I don't know why I didn't go over here, but anyways. Yeah, so this guy really has to go. This 14 a month, dude, I'm gonna have to, like, just buy someone else. The missionary strength guy, definitely. That's a power move right there, actually. Yeah, so this should finish a little bit faster. In fact, I think we're on the same level as Portugal now. More or less. Which is quite nice. There should be no problem with that, right? Yes, okay, beautiful. For a second there, I was a little bit worried, but we turned out alright. Also, we have more than enough time to grab this. Quality education. Norwegian noble rebels. I suppose Norway could deal with some of those, but I guess we'll have to come back and help them. So let's use this guy, actually. Or, I mean, how are you doing over here? You're not that upset, right? Ah, yeah, you're pretty much fine. Okay, we're gonna bring these guys back over to here. And along the way, we're going to increase the army maintenance. And I also need to insult someone real quick. Because I can't embargo Castile. So let's go and insult... Who's my rival? Muscovy, Ottomans. Okay, let's go and roast the Muscovites. Send an insult, scornful insult, just to make it that much better. Actually, no, just a regular one is all we need. There we go. Alright then, so first rank Great Power. That's gonna last... rather short amount of time. You are English Anglican statesman for half-cost Diplo rep, but I have a half-cost trade efficiency who will likely live to the age of perhaps 55. Doesn't tell me how old you are either. Let's go with prestige. Just because it's a little bit more, and honestly, whatever one I chose there doesn't matter. Alright, next one, let's go and grab... Well, that's expensive to do it in Paris. I'm hoping maybe we can just evangelize, or not evangelize, I guess whatever the evangelizing gave me over here, and just Hope it happens in Paris. I know it's going to spread to other places over along here as well, which will be nice. I also got a couple extra troops from Scotland. Okay, Scotland. Scottish regiments over here. I suppose you can come over here? Split between these two, yeah? Depends on the combat width, actually. 25. Is that really 25? That makes no sense. Why did it go up by 1? It's kind of weird, but okay. So I guess we can just bring, like, 1 over there like that. I don't know. Then we can move him over later. Actually, you guys can just exist like this. We'll get rid of some of the cavalry, actually. In fact, we might want to get rid of the rest of these troops. Because there's not enough for a full fighting army. I don't know how much they are worth, then. 21 plus 4, that makes a 25 front row. You guys have, like, no purpose, actually, so I might as well get rid of you and start adding to the back line with Colverans. That's worth quite a little bit more, huh? Yeah, that's worth quite a bit more. But anyways, we're going to move this guy over into here. We're going to help out Norway first, before anything else. So they'll still create the units, but they'll just sit in Dorset for a little while until we come back. There we go. Then we'll move them back around. We have a new debate in the Parliament, which will be, oh, an extra colonist would be really powerful. Or we could get 10 years of an extra missionary, which would help us significantly in this department. The extra colonist would be nice, but it is not really necessary at all. Speaking of colonizing, you guys, despite the fact that I haven't subsidized you, are still doing really well for yourselves. So I don't think I will subsidize you. Yeah, you can stay over here. Hopefully you'll island hop over here. I don't know if you will. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. We'll find out later. But anyways, for now, we have a mission to colonize America. So, suppose we'll want to start in some area that has this here. So let's go with the chained most development slash area over here, which would be Massachusetts and down the coast. I think would be the fastest way to get this started. This isn't cut into Canada at all, no, because trade regions also distinguish the colonial regions as well. Might as well start in Chesapeake. And we could maybe expel. In fact, I might, but that would kind of be a waste, wouldn't it? We can do that for a second colonist, but not the first one. We'll go with the first colonist being an original one, a regular one. And over here, we'll move you, the Red Squadron. Or this is just the first army. This is the Red Squadron. Is going to move the first army over to go deal with that. The new debate actually will end up being the missionary. So let's go and... The commandant I don't want dead. Autonomy's not bad. Church power, do I have much of that anyway? A little bit, but church power is, it's so-so. It's okay, I guess. We're not getting that much because of what we have anyway. Religious unity is kind of not good, so can't do much with it anyway. Apparently... Oh, right, yeah, because we got new missions, of course. So instead of becoming the English Empire, now it's the British Empire. Okay. What else would be here? The North Sea Islands. Settle the North. Oh. Wait, that gives how much? Oh my god. That increases, Sorry, what? That funny tooltip at the bottom is like, Iodixfjord, or sorry, that's not how you pronounce that even slightly, but it's like, whatever that is called, and it's like, we'll be given a proper British name. Yeah, I bet, okay. Anyway, the North Sea Islands is just, and we get naval attrition? Nah, okay, not bad. And we get a permanent claim on Greenland, so I don't care who colonizes it, I guess we're getting it. Cool. Subjugate France is still not very useful to us right now. Conquer Britain, you cannot exist. Oh boy, yeah, now we have a lot of stuff to actually look at here. This is the full tree, by the way. So we're done maybe, I'd say, 20% of the tree. Is that fair? 15% maybe? 15% looks more accurate. Yeah, maybe. Okay. We have a lot of things to do here. Yeah, huh. After all, usually we wouldn't see this here, but now we have to control the electors of the HRE, which would be either to have them backing me or to be vassals of me, right? I think there's also a hidden thing that says if it doesn't exist, then, you know, you get a freebie, alright? And then you get Great Britain Ascendant, making us the... Not only would it require us to be the HRE, Emperor, sorry. Not only that, but it would also have us to have... require us to have Proclaim Erbkaisertum, which would be, by the way, a little bit down here. Quite a little bit far down here, huh? Now, the much easier way to do that is, of course, just to dismantle the HRE. That's just so much easier, right? You have half the electors on your side, you have half the electors on the, whatever you call them, the Emperor's side. Well, assumably, they'd have to ally and whatever, royal marry them. Which would end up being... hold on, how are you friends with so many people despite no one actually being your friend? I don't know. Anyways, yeah, we just have to fight everyone in the Emperor and just dismantle the HRE. It's significantly easier than trying to control and manage the HRE. At least in my opinion. We'll get to that when we get to it, though. We're just not gonna deal with that right now. We do have a new cog here, which will come over here. One more of these, which will go down here and grab. That is expensive as hell. God damn. Not yet. I'm still gonna hold out hopes for that fateful day they might automatically convert Paris. We can only hope. We can only dream. Probably will, because it's within range, I'm assuming, so... Yeah, anyway. Bring him back to Dorset here. Just to get the cannons together. We can still get a few more cannons, so we'll go with 8 over here. To make that a better siege army. That is not where I thought you'd go. I don't remember trying to put you there, but whatever. Alrighty then, prestige from development for missionary would be nice to keep our prestige. Institution spread and true faith would be brilliant if we have enough true faith. Actually, it doesn't matter that much. Not anymore, at least. Not anymore. But later, 1550, I believe, is when the printing press comes into play. And, yeah, we were neither Protestant nor Reformed. They should have an extra Anglican in there, I'm just saying. What if the Brits just happen to, you know, decide to figure out how the printing press works? Is that such a bad idea? Would that be so bad? I don't think so. Oh well. Maybe the Caribbean, because most of it's being sent down to Sevilla, and I would love for that to not be the case. In fact, yeah, it's getting split half and half, and no one's pushing here. Well, if no one's pushing, then I get the whole thing, if I move a merchant here, so... I might as well. Okay, yeah, back on this. Blockade impact on siege would be good. In fact, that's one of the more powerful ones. It's like a +1 on all coastal sieges. Ship trade power propagation is also pretty good, and there's also religious wars. These three are the 3 more powerful ones in here. But I definitely do want to get institutional spread before we end up with other problems. You know what? I'm gonna go with ship trade power, actually. Which I know you probably didn't expect, but that's just because, you know, aggressive expansion reasons. We have to sit on our aggressive expansion right now anyway. So you can go and chill over there. A couple of problems over here. Shouldn't be that bad. Also, generally speaking, when the League War comes into play, I think I will actually have an involvement in that this time. Which is weird, because anyone who's been watching me for a while knows I like to avoid it like the plague, because it's needless destruction to your own country while you can just take advantage of everyone else. But in this case, I think it wouldn't be too big of a problem for me. Or would it? Or would it? Or would it? You see, the thing is, we would need the piece of Westphalia, actually, so I think I'll go on the side that looks like it's gonna lose the most. Yeah, I definitely do need the piece of Westphalia. Or I can just vassalize all the HRE electors. Either they can back me or I can vassalize them. Other than that, I'm definitely going to destroy the HRE. Yeah. Definitely. Okay. Promising land. Okay. Good, good, good. We're gonna drop down how much we're spending on the army, so we can get more money and start paying back our ridiculous loans. The faster we can pay them back, the better. Let's go and convert another province. And we're starting to get close to capping on all of these, which is not so much fun, but I guess we can start spamming a little bit of mercantilism, since we have so long before the next one anyway. And as for our administrative, suppose we could spam a little bit of development, wouldn't be so bad. Eventually, by the end of this whole thing, by the end of this Let's Play, I'm hoping we have enough development in this area. Which would be this button right here. I mean, we have more than enough in London, but we're getting close in Kent, somewhat close in Oxford. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun to get the whole of England up to 25. That's something that can be much easier achieved later in the game. Industrialization kicks in, we get higher, efficiencies for development as well, so... Surpluses only yearly prestige for a while, which would bring us up to no decay, which would be really good. Or the clergy loses influence for a little while. This isn't as important. This is okay. This is pretty decent. Just for stuff like keeping our morale up and all of our other things like, I guess, aggressive expansion impact and improved relations. Any other missions for us? Yes, one more. The Pacific South America. Okay, down here, not bad. It looks like no one else has really gotten to Africa, other than the French, who are my personal union, and the Spaniards. Of course, they have Arguin. They already had Gran Canaria, so I don't really care about that much. As for Portugal, they will eventually just be my colonizing slave at some point. I'm pretty sure, because they'll just keep taking stuff. They'll keep colonizing things with their disgustingly powerful speed. I mean, look at this. That's 3 provinces they're colonizing at once. Don't imagine you have more than what? No, you got exploration and expansion, so you do have 3 colonists. Okay. It also occurs to me I might have never pushed this through the house like an idiot, so let me just go through this real quick. And, yeah, let's just go with that button. Yeah, that'll make things a lot better around here. Next, we can grab the institution, or we can stop a loan. I think I'd much rather take the institution, but at the same time, we do have 7 years until we have to. And 7 years can bring us down to, oh, other than my timer, 7 years can bring us down to a very low cost. In fact, I think I can afford to pay back one of the loans. And then all we need to do, actually, is wait the 7 years, and then we'll be pretty much swimming in tech cost decrease, because we have so much support everywhere. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm kind of surprised we were able to get this much spread, but it's really, really nice. Colonialism apparently spreads really, really fast. 1.6 a month is a disgusting spread. Alrighty then, I think a lot of interesting things just happened, but I never really checked. As long as there's no... Oh. Force Hungary to break their alliance. That's interesting. I mean, Hungary's dead. They're just gone. There's no saving Hungary. One more conversion. Okay, what are you moving on to next? Not Paris. I'm a little disappointed, I have to say. Also, this is also disgusting. Please keep this out of me. Out of my country. Then we have Norfolk. Is that... Are we already converting Norfolk? Because that would be a little bit embarrassing. No, okay. Let's go to Scarborough. But yeah, after you're done with Norfolk, please go to Paris. I'm begging at this point, please go to Paris. What's the range for these things? Well, I imagine it's pretty damn far, considering, this is the Reformation Center for Reformed over here in Aachen, and over here is where it's converting. You see this distance? You see this disgustingness? Yeah, okay, so I'm guessing this should be able to reach Paris. And it should be pretty fast. Hopefully, right? The development does, you know, make it go a little bit slower. It'll be a 28% slower, actually. Is that a... Yeah, no problem, though. Look at that. Heretic missionary strength is so much faster. Yeah, there should be no problem here. Okay. Anyways, let's grab the last one, and then we'll have to call it a day. Yeah, I think we'll have to call it a day for now. Let's check our aggressive expansion to see what next episode will bring us. It might bring us a war with Genoa. Over solely Genoa. And, no longer Cyprus, actually. Which is disappointing. That means we'll actually have to invade the Mamluks, I think. That's also kind of awkward. Well, no, I can invade Crete. I have claims on Crete, yes? Well, not yet. I need to take... Yeah, okay. Okay, I have the whole thing in mind, under control. Anyways, this is Quarbit signing off. Hoping you had a fun time this episode. And as always, have a fantastic day. I'd like to give a shout out to the $1 patron Quiet Guy, the $5 patron As It Max, and the $20 patron Chewy Shoot. You guys are amazing, and I cannot possibly thank you enough from the bottom of my heart.